Hello?
The bottom of the box.
Hello?
Hello.
Is this Chad?
How's it going?
Oh, boy. We got Chad Zumock, everybody.
Are we? Are you gonna clip it like Aaron does, so you can have page clicks?
What do you mean? Oh, no, I haven't been clipping this week. I've been too busy doing long stuff. Chad, we'd love to know. We'd love to know the answers. Come clean. It was really good. You got everybody.
I gotta be honest with you, and you can have your guys do the research because they'll find it. Obviously, I just left the hospital right now. I went to the hospital.
Yeah, I know.
My head's been hurting really bad.
Today you said you were going to go to the hospital and get a bracelet.
No, legit. You could go have your guy look it up. I'll give you the location.
I don't care. I don't actually care. You know this, right?
Yeah. No, but I felt like I needed to get it looked at because it was hurting and it feels weird and it's a whole thing.
Okay, but you didn't go. But you didn't go before.
No.
We got him. Confirmed.
It was the perfect storm, and if I tell you the real story, it'll make sense to you.
Yeah, save it for MLC. Save it for your shit. You'll get blown up if you tell the real deal.
Well, you don't want the exclusive?
If you want to give it, by all means, I'd love to have it. But I know that this is a big clout chase.
Okay. This is what I'll say on your show, and tomorrow on our show, I'll tell the whole story.
Yeah, all right.
Here's the truth. I did get punched.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yes, there was an altercation. It did involve Cumia in the sense the guy said I suck on Cumia when I go on, and that's when I got mouthy.
Right. Is this at a bar?
It was leaving a bar, but I was getting to-go food. I wasn't drinking, and the other guy was a bigger guy.
Yeah.
And he says, I sucked on Cumia, and I started mouthing off a little bit, and he came at me. I'll tell the rest of the story.
So it might have been Cheetos.
There could have been a chance.
I love if we get to put this back on Cheetos. That look, I'll admit it wasn't in an alley, but it did happen at a bar, and he did look like Cheetos.
And I also say this, Patrick, I did get a DM outside your house where I embellished it because I was performing on the show.
Yeah.
There was a photo of my car in an apartment, which there wasn't. But I get messages like that all the time.
Right. Yeah, because, I had people outside your house. I don't want to sound stalkery, but we did a really thorough investigation.
You had people outside my house?
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Jesus.
Down at the old PCA, if you know what I'm saying.
So I saw a perfect way to tie all this together. I thought it would be hilarious. And that's what it was. Because I got that message earlier and I overplayed it for the show. I really wasn't scared. I just thought it would be a good way to tune in tomorrow what happened.
That's what my behavior has picked up on. She said there was overacting.
Yeah. Sorry, I haven't been in acting school in a long time.
In Groundlings?
Yeah, Second City. No, so I thought about it that night, and I got my hands dirty because there was an oil can by, and I'll tell that tomorrow. And went back and I started icing my eye, and I just kind of fell asleep. And I woke up, and it wasn't like that when I got home. It blew up like that when I was sleeping.
Yeah, you rubbed oil in it.
Yeah. So, but you got me. Oh no, the world's over.
We got him, everybody. He'll never work again.
Yeah, but I still stand by the Rover thing's not true. He just kind of jumped on it. He's like, okay, I want to pile on. I want to be a part of this.
Yeah. All right. Well, there we go. We've put it to rest. You still got a lot of mileage out of it, and when you tell the full story, I'm sure it'll be fun and interesting.
Yes, and the two things that are true. He said I sucked on Cumia's show, and he looked like a Compound fan, and then he punched me because he was drinking. And I ran away back to my apartment. I didn't call the police. I just went home to ice my eye.
Of course
I didn't
you
think it was that
didn't.
bad.
Motherfucker, you got online and streamed before you washed your hands. You were giddy about it. You kept the whole next day. You were like, I got to go lay down. I don't feel good. And 20 minutes later, you'd pop up on another podcast doing the rounds.
But, I mean, come on. I mean, people loved it. They were having fun with it. So it wasn't like it was
I don't begrudge it at all, and nobody thought Aaron sent anybody. He's such a fucking pussy doing this thing. Like, he was threatening my family and my sponsors and my sponsors' families, and they were, the accusations were piling up, and it's like no one did that. You fucking loser.
No, but I love that you came up with that theory, and I love playing to it because I know it drives them insane. So that's why I went with it.
Yeah, of course. I didn't believe it for a second, but I was going to throw it out there. It was interesting. I didn't think this guy drove up from the Keys and punched you in Tampa, and then went back and ate his key lime pie and flew back to Minnesota.
So I just went with that. I go, that sounds pretty good. I'll go with that one.
God. So yeah, so Aaron thinks that, like, now that everybody discovered that you tried to frame him, because that was so serious, the framing, that he's gonna get all his fans back, and he's trying to get me and like these other shows to come apologize. And hey, he's a nice guy. He'll take us back. So maybe we'll go over there and disown you. Now that the truth is,
yeah, maybe he'll take me back now.
Oh my God,
Stoney's was not involved.
Oh my God. Well, thank you.
Well, good work on your investigation. You did a great job.
Well, everybody was saying there was no police report last week, but I was gonna make sure. Again, you know how it is to sit through hours of scanner stuff. I mean,
I wonder if the people do they feel like they wasted their time, or do they feel vindicated or something?
Well, again, the only people mad about it will be, some people who donated money, I imagine will be a little sour, maybe, but maybe not, because it was such a good story arc. And then also, like,
I think
everybody hates Aaron, so who cares? Like, fuck Aaron. Like, give Chad money. I don't care.
No, they weren't giving me money. One guy Venmoed me $25, but it was just I still got punched. So it's not like, it wasn't as brutal as I made it out to be. Like, they came up from behind.
Another one of the dead giveaways was when someone offered to pay your medical bills, and you were like, "Nah, I'm good."